Hi guys, good evening. I am just sharing the link. You can just give me 1 minute. Hi Shrikant. Just give me 1 second. Where is Twitter? Right there. All right, so I've shared the link. Let me just. Hi Jeremy. Hi Shri. Thank you, Jeremy. I'm still struggling with my sleep. It's really getting bad and bad. Hi Krishna. Hi Ganesh. Hi Nehal. Good evening, all of you. Hi Mr. Manish. Thank you. Okay, I hope you all had a good weekend. Mine was all right. Still struggling with my sleep issues. Okay, so first come first, let me just start with my scanner. I'm going to run through inside day and inside week. So BA has inside day. I'm going to keep BA into my list. Inside day is BA. And since last time we spoke about the CPI, market has rallied substantially. So today we need to see whether we are taking a breather, because it hit all the targets on the long-term side, which we were expecting. So I'm just trying to run this weekly scanner in between. Let me see. Hi, Jitin. Hi, Delta Bravo. Hi, Raghu. Hi, Gyogri. Hi, Chris. Alpesh, no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just trying to finish this as soon as possible so that I can go back. So nothing here in terms of inside weeks in my scan. I'm not getting anything. All right, so BA is something which is really important, and market. So I'll start from ES, because there's nothing in the scan as such. So on an ES point of view, I had a target of 3994, roughly 4,000. We closed right around that area. Let me just change to normal candles. We closed right on that 50% retracement. Now there is a potential to go up to 4,070. That's going to be a massive resistance, because it's going to be a test of the long-term trend line right here, where we have been rejected. Let me just go into the weekly candles to cover more area. So you see, in the past few months, we have seen rejection from these areas. At the top, then right here, then right here, right here. So this is the 5th time we are coming and try to see if we can break this out. If we can break this out, that will be a massive trend change, because then it's coming out of almost 10 months of range, which it needs to break off the trend line. Similarly, on the bottom, we had support right here, right here, right here, right here, and one more time. So 5 times we have hit the support on the trending channel. 4 times we have hit the resistance on the regression channel, the trending line. So this is the 5th time, which is going to be there. If we break it, it's going to be good. If we don't, then we are coming back. So this is really important on a weekly point of view. And guys, give me 1 second. I have not opened the chat, so I'm not able to see your comments. So hold on a second. I'm going to open my another laptop. Thanks, Delta. Hi, K. Hi, Devram. Hi, Raghu. So this is really, really important. Second thing, on the 34 EMA, we are rightly testing that EMA. 3993. Right now it's 3997. So 3997 is, or roughly 4000, is a critical area for ES. If we close above this, you will have more, and that's about 4075, like 4072. If we retrace from here, we can go back to 3875. But looking at the market in last few days, and if you see right here, the gap between the EMAs, the long-term EMA, like the daily EMA has turned positive. The 12 EMA has been above the 34 EMA since the day of CPI, and we had bullish engulfing, and we carried on with that move. There are no gaps whatsoever. Now, the only importance area is 3997 or 4000. If we can go above and manage 4000, there's a 2% possible move up to 4075. So ES is definitely positive now. And I really want to buy, but I want to buy above 4000. The actual number is 3997, but I still want to buy above 4000. And where should I keep my stop loss? My stop loss should be the high, yes, or the open here and the high here. So I'm going to keep 3980 as my stop loss. 39, no, 3975. Or you can buy in the region 3993 to 4000. This is the area where you can buy. What will be your stop losses or your target areas? So let's go back and see where in the history we had any consolidation or any kind of move. So here in the past time, we just came back to back, back to back. So there is no resistance. And then we went up back to back. So there was no resistance here in falling down or in going up. So I'll just take a mid here, 40, 45. 40, 45 will be my first target. 40, 75, 40, 80 will be extremely important target. CPI breakout. 12 EMA leading. Any pattern? I don't see any pattern as such, but it's a market where you can buy any dip you see. But on the lower side, I would go short below this high. It closed at 3973. It opened at 3973. So 3973 is an area. So 3975, 3973, I will be a seller. Stop loss 3993. And yes, we are heavy on the market because market has ballooned almost 7% in just 2 days. So it's heavy. All the market attributes showing that yes, we need to do some consolidation or need some kind of cool off before the next leg of move happens. And we are close to the resistance, so be careful. In case we lose this, 39.15 and 38.60, 38.70. Possible chances, if breaks 3775, oh, 3995, sorry, 3975, selling can get aggressive. That's on ES. And last time we said that once we go through this area, 3915, we do not have anything until 4,000. So 3,800 to 4,000, about 5.5%. And then from 3,700, about 1.5%. So it's a decent move which has happened in the last couple of days. But again, nothing has changed fundamentally. We talked about the CPI to ease off. It did. But whether economy has changed, the answer is no. Whether there's a consideration of higher possible moves, yes. But we need to keep one thing in clarity, that interest rates are still going higher. They have not stopped, or they have not reversed. There were so many shorts in the market. Now those short got squeezed on Thursday and Friday, and the market went up. But still, market is same. Fundamentally, nothing has changed. The rates are increasing higher. The balance sheet is getting reduced. So the liquidity crunch is still there. Just keep that in mind. Let's go to NQ. So last time we talked about NQ to 11,650. It went to 11,650, and that too in a straight line. Now it's trying to test an important area, 11,900, which is a tough area for it to crack. Same thing, if we go on the weekly, it comes around this range. In the past 1, 2, 3, it has faced stiff resistance. Okay. The long-term EMA on NQ is still like 34 is higher, 12 is there, but NQ has broken above 650. So unless 650 is held, which is a 23.6, I think we can hit 12,000, 11,950. So I'm not going to be a buyer here. I will, or I want it to cool off a little and come back. So NQ is definitely positive, but I want to buy the dip near 10,750. Stop loss is 10,658. My target will be 11,900 and 12,000. 60% possibility. Yes, and it's a breakout above this zone. So it's a breakout above 23.6 fib. So it's an important support. It's 11,750, 11,650. If I have to sell, I will sell 11,650 and below. Stop loss 11,700. If I lose this, my first area of support is 11,400. Second area of support is 11,350. This will be an important support. We should not lose this 11,350 area. Again, I'm neutral on NQ because it has seen some substantial moves. So if it dips to 750, I'll be a buyer. 11,900, 12,000 as my targets. And this is a breakout above 23.6 Fibonacci. It should continue towards 38. 38 is a resistance of multiple levels, like there's a long-term trend line coming, there is a demand, and there's a Fibonacci. So 3 categories of resistance. So I will not fight here. I would like to see it right there at 650. If it does, then I'll be a buyer. Now, if it goes down, then we have these supports. Triple Q. Triple Q 284, which has been acting as a resistance, has finally closed, and we closed above this area. So I'm going to reinstate my old Fibonacci levels. So the old Fibonacci levels is right there. We closed at 288 area. Right now it's showing 288 something, but I really wanted to come down to 284, 85 area. So again, NQ, I am positive. By dip to 86, 87, stop loss to 84.50. Target areas are 291 and 296. And it's a clean inverted head and shoulders on triple Q. It's inverted head and shoulders breakout. So 284 is super important. Now, if it fails, it will fail below 284. If it fail, it will fail below right this line. So for the time moment, I'm just gonna cancel the extension. 84.6. So if we have to fail, this is the area we should fail. And we can go to 280 and 276. 280, 276. And again, it's neutral. Stop loss is 286. So these are the index areas for ES, triple Q, and NQ, where we should see some serious moves, and they are showing some strength. Keep these in mind when we are trading any index or outside of index stocks. Apple has done the job. Like if I go back, it's making a W attempt one more time, but on the long term, it's still like head and shoulders. It did not break down this 136 area. It's holding that. Now its important area is 127. 147. 147 above. We had resistance at 151. And let me bring down my previous Fibonacci's. Yes, right there. So we are at this level 147.67. Next piece of resistance is 150 and then 154. So again, I did not remove anything. I am just extending my previous extensions. So Apple is doing positive. Now the stop losses, you need to be very careful here. 146 is the stop loss. And by dip 147, 148. Again, I'm expecting market to consolidate. So 147, 148, 147.60. Let's keep 147.65 as the stop loss, which is the Fibonacci. And then 150 as your target, 150.71. And then 154.81. 60% charge on Apple. Just try to buy this dip. If you can get a dip on Apple, just use that. I'll keep 146 as my good stop loss. I really want the dip towards 147, 148. If it comes, or if it jumps above 151, I'll be entering into Apple. AMD, like before the CPI, I went into AMD and I told everybody there's a massive consolidation here and the consolidation will lead to a breakout. We entered into the earnings as well, and that's where we are filling the gap and we are back towards important area of 70-74. Now, in this case, we had a massive move on AMD. Now, the resistance is at 74.50. Support is the back channel test. So I really wanted to test the back channel at 68-67, and I would like to buy there, or I want to buy above 74.50. I do not want to get indulged into AMD right here in between. I want this back channel, like the breakout, to test one more time. So I want AMD to give me a dip to 69.70 area, 68.50 as my stop loss, 74.50, 74.40. If it crosses 74.40, then 79.50 is my next target. Trend channel breakout. And you can sell this, like if we lose 68, you can sell below this. But right now market is super positive, so I'm keeping that in context. BA, same thing for BA. In the last couple of weeks, BA is just going up and up and up, and it has an inside day on Friday. So now it's setting up for a very massive move on BA. If it breaks below 171, it's going to be tough. If it goes above 179, it's going to be a good move on BA. So BA is inside day. And if I just check inside week, no, there's no inside week, inside day. Inside day, I want to buy above 179.50. If it goes above 179.50, I'll be a buyer. Stop loss 176. Target is 190. And again, 70% positive. Or you can buy further at 171 area. So it's a choice if you want to buy the dip at 171 or if you want to buy above 179. I can mention buy dip of 171. Caterpillar. Right at 50%, it needs to break 241. It left a massive gap in the past. So it's coming to an important area of resistance, 61. So if it comes to 61, you can sell it because it's a good resistance in the past and it's like almost a yearly high. We could actually be making double top here on Caterpillar. So if I have to sell it, I would sell below 233. Again, but if this is super positive right now, I'm just taking a trade. Sell below 233 and stop loss is 236, 225 and 222. Expecting double top. CRM. All these stocks moved substantially in last few days. CRM has struggled around 156, 157 area, but this time the benefit is that it's above the 12 and 34 EMA. So I would like to go long on CRM if it comes around to 154, 55 area. Again, I would like to do a dip on CRM. My dip 154, 155. Stop loss is 151 or 150, 175. Target is 166. $166 and for now 166. Goldman Sachs has run super like 284, 285, but similar to this, we are in a range like right here. There was a gap, and this gap goes to 389. Friday, it went to 387. Now, in this case, I would love to sell with a gap fill. And again, it could be a possible double top on Goldman Sachs. Because I expect tech to do some covering as compared to uh, banks or industrials. So GRM, I'm same thing, reducing it to neutral, sell on rise with 289, 385 to 87, 389. Target is the gap 368 and 358. Similar to Caterpillar. Microsoft did the 213 test, 78.6, bounced back from it, now has a massive gap. It's trying a range of 251, 252. I would like to add this again on a dip so that consolidation can happen in between and 12 and 34 EMA can take a breather. So Microsoft, again, it's neutral for me. I want to see the dip at 243, 44, stop loss of 241.50. Previously, 344 was a difficult area for Microsoft to cross in the past. If you see right here, it's a difficult area. It struggled right here multiple times. It has broken out. A back test will be a good thing for it to test 251. Now, in case we break below 241, sell aggressively. These stop losses are really, really important. Netflix did almost came close and fill the gap of 249. It came right there and then bounced off the 34 EMA above the 12 EMA into the resistance. I'll be a seller here on Netflix. I'll be selling Netflix with a stop loss of 292. And I would love to sell this below 287. My target will be 278 and 272. Nvidia, like we were long in Nvidia and what do you call AMD. But Nvidia has earnings this week and it's above an important area. Now 168 is an area where it can actually move pretty decently. And if you see right here, we have bounced back from 108 all the way right here. So 168 has proved to be a tough area last time because since then it went down and made a new low. So 168 will be a tough area to grab again. So in case market weaks, this should cool off and I would love to add this at 156. So 156, again, I want to see the dip. 159, excuse me, 159, 160. And my target will be 168. 168 will be a make or break number on the ERs. Square shop has done almost 40, so I'm eliminating shop. Square has done its target, so I'm eliminating that. I am bringing in Meta. So Meta has come back and is showing some really good sense of strength. Now, I need to just draw some new levels for Meta. So let me draw them. I'm going to draw a retracement because we fell down from this line all the way right here to 108. Now, no, it's to 88, not 108. Let me fix the numbers. Come on. 88.09. And this one is yes. So 116 will be an important area. 105 is a good area for Meta. If it comes around 110, I would love to add Meta. By dip 110. Stop loss will be 107. Target will be 116, 119. And 125. So if it goes above 120, 16, you can go for 119, 125. Meta is really positive. Then is Google. All these stickers were out, but now they're back. Google has gained the momentum. It's struggling with 96, 97 area. Or let's go for Amazon then. Because Amazon news regarding the cutoff is there. Amazon, I want to see it struggled at 101 Friday as well. So 97 is a good area to add, 97, 96. Amazon is positive by dip 99, 97.50 is your stop loss. Target will be 106, 107. Last is Tesla. Tesla is making a morning star somehow. I expect 190 to hold on Tesla. 190 is the target stop loss. 190 below and sell. I want to buy 192, 193. Target is 200, 203. 200, 203, 208. 60% possibility. On the downside, 190 below, I sell below 190. I can test 182. I can test 180. All right. Snow has done too much, Sridhar, so I'm not going to touch that one. Like too much extreme, like Snow, MDB, they just ran too much. Yes, possible run into earnings can happen on CRM. Yes. All right, guys. So I'm going to post this information. If you have any questions, you can tag me over there on Twitter, or you can post it on the Telegram channel. Now the Telegram channel is available with chat. So you can go there, put your queries. I'll try to respond as and when I get time. All right, so I'm not actually feeling well, so I need to close this session. Possibly once I'm better, I'll have some Q&A with all of you. Until then, thanks for joining in. Hopefully to see you all tomorrow. Good night. Bye-bye.